Say goodbye to penny candy and penny loafers. President Trump has ordered the U.S. Treasury Secretary to stop producing pennies. The 1 cent coin costs close to 4 cents each to mint and then distribute, even though now it's made mostly of zinc. Trump's surprise order Sunday comes after decades and decades of unsuccessful efforts to pitch the penny. We've got Clay Teague. He's with Scotsman Coin and Jewelry. And Clay, your thoughts on this? A penny for your thoughts.
Well,
Is this
thank
overdue?
you. Yes, actually way overdue. This has been going on for decades just with the Lincoln cent, and it has been going on for centuries. Actually, back in the 1850s, they had a large cent and a half cent that cost too much to make back then, too, and then they went to the smaller size ones, and so, yes, it's been way too long. We needed to get rid of the penny because of the cost.
And since 1982, I believe that was the last year when a penny was made out of copper.
Correct. It was a crossover year. You have to weigh them with a real careful scale to figure out which 82 is copper and zinc or just copper.
So should we start hoarding them now?
You know, that's been going on for a long, long time. The penny is actually very, very collectible in certain better dates, in like the 1943 zinc one. There's a 2009 set that actually came out.
Right here?
Right, that was actually when the 200th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln and 100 years of the Lincoln penny, which I thought would have been a great time in 2009 with that set of coins to stop it at that time. Of course, I wasn't listened to too much, but the penny has actually outgrown its usefulness in so many ways. We do a lot of digital things nowadays. We don't use small currencies like we used to.
Well, and there are billions of them out there. I mean,
Yes.
we're going to have pennies for a long time.
Yes.
We don't need to keep producing them.
Correct. They actually make about $3 billion a year, and so far in 2025, it looks like they have made about 250,000 of them, or 250 million of them so far.
Is this a 3 cent piece or a 2 cent?
That's a 2 cent piece, which is the first coin the United States made that had "In God We Trust" on it.
Interesting. And then this is a zinc or steel one from World War II, 1943.
Correct. That was a 1-year type coin due to the fact that they needed the copper to go into war efforts, so they made them out of zinc, and they actually are a pretty good coin, but when they actually get a little bit more wear to them, they start to turn a real rough looking gray to them and stuff. But all pennies, they turn from a nice pretty copper color to a brown anyway.
I always used to collect the wheatbacks, like right here, and those were produced up until what?
They were stopped in 1958. Was the last year.
Yeah. And you've got, what's this one here?
That's a half cent.
Okay.
Which it's a little older coin too, goes back to 1834. And they made these, they used them a lot, but actually didn't make a whole lot of them. They're a fairly rare series. It's an interesting coin, but again, it costs too much to make for the value of the coin.
What is the most valuable penny of all?
Well, in the Lincoln series, the most commonly talked about is the 1909 SVDB. Mm-hmm. In higher grade, the 14D is also really a valuable coin. And then they got some ones that are like the 55 double die. They're very good too. But the Lincoln series is a very sought after series. People love collecting Lincoln cents.
Clay Teague from Scotsman's Coin and Jewelry. You can find him right out, not far from our station.
That's
here
right.
In the county. And now we're going to go to Callista. Callista has a penny's worth of traffic information.
Coins are much more than just currency. They are historical artifacts, and some can be worth a significant amount of money due to their rarity, condition, or unique minting process. Among the many coins circulating in America, the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent penny, especially those classified as SMS, special mint set, coins, have become highly coveted items for collectors. These ultra-rare pennies are often mistaken for regular 1964 pennies, but they possess distinct characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. In this article, we will dive deep into the history and value of the 1964 and 1964 DSMS Lincoln cents, explore why they are so rare, and explain why it's worth looking for them in your pocket change. Additionally, we'll explain why these coins remain highly valuable today and why collectors continue to hunt for them. History of the Lincoln 1 cent penny and the 1964 coinage. The Lincoln cent has been a staple in American coinage since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin initially featured the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the wheat stalks on the reverse, back. In 1959, the design was changed to the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which continued to appear on the reverse side of the cent until 2008. By 1964, the U.S. Mint was at a crucial turning point in its coinage, as silver was still used in many coins, dimes, quarters, and half dollars during that time. However, the U.S. government was facing rising silver prices, leading to a change in the composition of many coins. Starting in 1965, the U.S. Mint moved away from using silver in its dimes and quarters, opting for a copper-nickel mixture instead. The Lincoln cent in 1964, however, retained its 90% copper and 10% tin and zinc composition. As for the 1964 D Lincoln cent, the D signifies that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is one of the primary minting facilities for the U.S. government. While these coins are still considered relatively common, certain versions, especially those of the SMS variety, are rare and incredibly valuable. Understanding SMS, special mint set, coins. The term SMS refers to a special type of coinage produced by the U.S. Mint during a short period in the 1960s, including the 1964 and 1964 D pennies. SMS coins were minted with a higher quality process compared to standard circulating coins, but they were not quite the same as proof coins, which are specifically designed for collectors. Striking quality, SMS coins were carefully struck with a special process that gave them a higher level of detail and a smooth, shiny finish. These coins were produced as a compromise between the proof coins and the business strike coins intended for regular circulation. Limited production, the U.S. Mint only produced SMS coins for certain years and in limited quantities. Unlike proof coins, which were made in large numbers for collectors, SMS coins were only produced in sets that were available to the public on a limited basis. Not for circulation, SMS coins were specifically made for collectors and were never meant to enter general circulation. As a result, they are often in better condition than regular circulating coins, contributing to their higher value. Why are SMS 1964 and 1964 D Lincoln cents rare? The 1964 SMS Lincoln 1 cent and 1964 D SMS Lincoln 1 cent are rare because they were only produced in limited quantities. These coins were struck as part of a special experiment by the U.S. Mint during the early 1960s when they were testing new methods of minting coins with better quality than standard circulating coins. Here's a breakdown of why these pennies are so rare. Low production numbers. Unlike the millions of standard 1964 Lincoln cents that were produced for circulation, SMS coins were minted in much smaller numbers. Only about 2,000 to 3,000 SMS coins of each type were produced. This significantly reduces the number of these coins available in circulation today, making them incredibly rare. Unique minting process. The process used to strike SMS coins was different from the standard business strike. It resulted in a coin with a better finish, deeper relief, and a smoother surface. This unique quality makes SMS Lincoln pennies stand out among regular coins and gives them a collector's appeal. Not released into circulation. Since SMS coins were not meant for circulation, they weren't exposed to the wear and tear that most regular coins experience. As a result, many of these coins survived in pristine condition, which is another reason they are so valuable today. Collectors' demand. As with many rare and historically significant coins, demand for these SMS coins has only grown over time. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare versions of Lincoln pennies, and the 1964 and 1964 D SMS Lincoln cents have become highly sought after due to their historical importance and unique production methods. Value of the 1964 and 1964 D SMS Lincoln 1 cent coins. Now that we understand the rarity of these coins, let's dive into their value. The price of a 1964 SMS Lincoln cent or 1964 D SMS Lincoln cent can vary depending on the coin's condition, grade, and whether it has been graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Value of the 1964 SMS Lincoln cent. The value of a 1964 SMS Lincoln cent depends on its condition. The price range can be anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s. A coin in MS 65, mint state 65, condition, which is considered an excellent quality coin, could fetch anywhere from $200 to $300. Coins that are in MS 67 or higher condition, which are close to perfect, can be worth upwards of $1,000. Rare high-grade examples of the 1964 SMS Lincoln cent have been known to sell for around $2,000 to $3,000 at auction. Value of the 1964 D SMS Lincoln cent. Similarly, the 1964 D SMS Lincoln cent is also highly valuable, especially in higher grades. In MS 65 condition, the coin could fetch around $150 to $300. MS 67 examples of the 1964 SMS Lincoln cent can bring in $1,000 to $2,000, with pristine specimens potentially reaching $5,000 or more at auction. Why these coins are worth money? The value of these coins is driven by several factors. Rarity. As mentioned, SMS coins were produced in small quantities, making them rare and highly collectible. Quality. SMS coins were struck with greater care and attention to detail, making them more valuable than regular business strike coins. Historical significance. These coins represent a unique experiment in minting techniques and offer a glimpse into the history of U.S. coinage during a transitional period. Why you should look for SMS 1964 and 1964 D Lincoln cents in your pocket change. You might be wondering why you should look for 1964 SMS Lincoln pennies or 1964 D SMS pennies in your pocket change, especially considering that they are so rare. While the likelihood of finding one in circulation today is slim, it's still worth keeping an eye out for these valuable coins. Here's why. Hidden treasures. Many people unknowingly pass rare coins in their pocket change without realizing their value. If you're aware of what to look for, you might be able to spot one of these valuable coins and potentially make a significant profit. Affordable coin collecting. Not every rare coin costs thousands of dollars. By learning to identify SMS 1964 and 1964 D pennies, you might find one in a roll of pennies or in change, giving you an affordable entry point into the world of rare coin collecting. Excitement of the hunt. Part of the joy of coin collecting is the excitement of finding something valuable in unexpected places. Searching through pocket change for rare coins like the 1964 SMS Lincoln cent can be an enjoyable and rewarding hobby. Long-term investment. Coins like the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny have appreciated in value over time, and their rarity only makes them more valuable as years pass. By holding onto one, you could potentially see a strong return on investment in the future. Conclusion. The 1964 and 1964 D Lincoln 1-cent pennies, especially those produced as SMS coins, are ultra-rare and valuable due to their limited production, unique minting process, and excellent condition. These coins are not just important historical artifacts, they are also prized by collectors for their rarity and beauty. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, keeping an eye out for these rare pennies in your pocket change could lead to a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The world of numismatics is filled with exciting opportunities, and the 1964 SMS Lincoln cent and 1964 D SMS Lincoln cent are just a few examples of the many rare coins that await discovery. To stay up to date on the latest coin discoveries and rare coin news, be sure to subscribe to my channel 4K Rare Coins for more tips, insights, and valuable coin information. Happy hunting!